Dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, absolutely.
In 1920, I'm fucking yoked.
Same.
Like I have a little bit of a gut, but I'm like kind of barrel chested and I got a huge ass. So I mean, seriously, like mid 19s/20s.
I haven't heard the phrase barrel chested in so long.
Well,
it's an accurate. You nailed it.
I grew up always being the fucking way too skinny guy, but as soon as I was no longer underweight,
like Donkey Kong would see you and go,
"You have so much potential, but you're wasting it eating."
I'm gonna throw you on Italian.
You're wasting it eating peanut M&Ms and Takis. Which is literally what I had for dinner last night. I kind of want to go through the process of working myself off my medication by like finding a diet and exercise routine that helps replace the serotonin levels that I'm
What medication are you
on? Prolapsed anus, I think.
Okay.
No, it's I'm on sertraline, which is
Oh, I used to be on that one.
yeah, and it fucks up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it doesn't help with a lot of stuff too. So there's that. You know, it's like mildly effective and horribly ineffective for a lot of things.
Gotcha.
But it's like the best they could do given the conditions I have.
See,
like,
and that sucks.
They can't give me like a traditional SSRI. I mean, it is pretty traditional, but they can't give me a lot of it. So I take like a small amount.
I thought that one was Zoloft. No,
it is Zoloft.
It is, okay.
Yeah. But they can't give me like for my panic
like Valium or something?
Yeah, I can't have benzodiazepines because of my addictive personality.
Hey,
and so I've told them straight up, like, you can't give me stuff that's gonna truly like. I will use it too much. It will not be for panics anymore. I will take Valium and drink beer.
Then you'll end up in Russia in a forced coma.
Or writing an Eminem song. But that was pretty good, huh?
Very good.
Thank you. But that's so. I don't know. I've heard from a lot of people that have gotten off of Zoloft that like just set a routine for like when they needed to get exercise.
So they didn't fill my prescription once. Like there was some issue.
Yeah. I
That was the worst week of my life.
Yeah. I've gone a handful of days without it before.
It is so bad.
Well, it like if I don't know if you've done it before, but I suppose I don't know if you have before either, but like MDMA.
Oh, you've done that?
Yeah, it was a bad time in my life.
Jesus.
I did a lot of drugs over
I was
the
going
course
to say, you
of
had a
like,
checklist and you were just like, let's fucking
That's
go.
literally what it was. I'm actually not exaggerating.
Ooh.
We maybe leave that part out. But but that being said,
we need to start putting his face in some of those.
Like Blue Mondays are very real.
Oh, yeah.
And that week where I didn't have my Zoloft, I was so manic. I was just out of control. And you don't get why until you realize why. And then you have no control because you don't have said thing to fix the problem.
Yeah.
So then you just take a nap.
I felt like nothing would ever be good ever again.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. You just like pessimism is the most. That's like the lowest grade of what you can even describe it as.
And then like there was like you know how like it's kind of early fall.
Dude, how funny is this that we're all a bunch of depressed kids who are all we're like, yeah, Zoloft, right?
Do you have stuff rips?
Yeah, because I knew the generic name, sertraline.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like there's like you go to a bonfire in the fall and you like stand next to it for like too long and then you walk away and that how your face feels.
Yeah.
That's how my face felt like all the time.
Yes. Where you feel like the coolness of a sweat after something warm and the breeze on your skin. Yeah, but then it's like tingly at the same time.
It's not great.
And you feel like you're losing feeling in all of your amenities, but you're actually not.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So
Hate it.
The thing with being in a state that has weather like we do with the whole exercise plan, rarely pans out unless you're super dedicated and have a gym and that whole fucking thing.
Right. So, what I would like to do is not get like, a Peloton would be sweet, but it's so fucking expensive. But
also completely unnecessary.
But even a fan bike would do the trick, But something that I can like commit to both indoors and then can like during the nice months you do it outdoors. Because really, like the endorphin rush doesn't necessarily come from like lifting weights and whatever. Like for some people, that's where they get it from. But like for me, a great like rollerblade ride, like just going out and doing 3, 4, 5 miles on rollerblades is fucking incredible. Like you come back feeling like $1 million after that. 2
years ago in the summer, I put 1,000 miles on my roller skates.
It's fucking incredible.
Whoa.
And I'm sure you felt like so good, and it was easier to sleep. Am I correct?
Yeah, it was all right.
Because that's my
true.
biggest thing right now.
Yeah.
Is the sertraline is not just meant to help with my anxiety and depression, but it's also supposed to help me with my ADHD. And the ADHD causes my restless leg syndrome and my insomnia.
Yeah.
So like multiple nights in the last week, I've been up till 3:30 in the morning, just like staring at the ceiling, doing nothing.
That's been me for the last 2
years,
2 months.
Oh yeah, and that's where like I'm like, this is so unhealthy.
I did walk 4 miles on Monday. God, it feels like yesterday didn't even happen. It was such a fucking blur.
Yeah.
But yeah, Monday night I walked 4 miles for the first time in probably since last spring. Like it's usually like I hit 3 miles and I'm fucking spent.
Yeah.
But
did you sleep well afterwards?
Yes, I slept more normal. So I went to bed at like 1.
Right, as opposed to 3:30.
Yes.
Right, which is what I need. I don't need I need to be tuckered out by 10 p.m. I'm at my very best between the hours of 10 and 1. I am sharp as a tack. I mean,
we're gonna get you on that Twitch channel.
Our Twitch channel?
No, the one that I was on.
Oh, was
so you
it?
can debate people.
All right, hell yeah.
Because at like 10 o'clock they do open panels, so you could just walk in and.
Hell yeah.
I have an idea for us doing a live thing. We just call it Dude Absolutely Game Night.
Oh, yes.
That'd be fun,
right?
Stuff with the audio stuff.
This is boring shop talk.
Sorry, my bad. Anyway, but I would love to do something like that for the show.
Yes.
Like it could be like a Dude Absolutely After Dark, and we could just call it like Dad.
You could call it the DAP stream.
No, it would be Dad. Dude Absolutely After Dark. Dad.
Or do we put some dots on there and dot?
Yeah, but
have you ever played the
dude, and you start each episode with Halloo.
But like I think it'd be fun to stream Halloo.
Like for sure.
Dude, I watched it too many times.
But are you ever so confident that you're gonna get a laugh that when you get the blank face, you're like,
no. But like it'd be fun to like when the episodes premiere, for me to go live on Twitch and game.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, and then people could watch the premiere and have me
wow.
up on Twitch or whatever.
That's a really
like shit
good
like
idea.
that. Like it'd be kind of fun,
Have you ever played the Jackbox games?
Yes.
So those are hilarious.
So much fun.
Yeah.
What I hate about them is when somebody uses inside jokes, though. That's my biggest pet peeve because those get overplayed. When you're with like a really creative group that can actually come up with good shit, it is so fucking fun. It's
You want to bring his fader down just a smidgen?
Yeah, it's getting a little spicy.
It's still a little finicky. I haven't.
But once we get it nailed down, it's gonna be so good.
Yes.
So you asked what Jackbox is.
Yes.
So it's essentially like your phone is the controller. It's a web browser based game thing that blew up in popularity because of COVID. So people would play games through Zoom.
Oh.
So it like has an extension in Zoom.
Yeah, so one person can, like, I have the party pack like 7, so I could boot it up on my stream, right? And then I can just give everyone a code that wants to play. And they put it on their phone on the website, and then they get to play now.
And then you get the prompts on your phone.
Yeah.
And in a lot of cases, like only 2 people get one particular question. And then it goes through and there's like 6 or 7 or 8 people in the game. So you're going like head to head. And then the other participants vote on like the best answers. So it's like apples.
And then your audience can also join as people that determine the scoring,
right?
Like in the game.
So like everyone can then type it in, and then they just become spectators,
Yeah.
and then they vote on stuff. It's fucking cool, and like it's really like Cards Against Humanity meets like Mad Libs
Yeah.
meets Family Feud.
There's a game like that my brother plays. I wish I could remember what it's called, but he puts it on his big screen TV, and then everybody. It's like, what would this be? And everybody's like fart cake.
Yeah.
and shit like
It's
that.
a lot like that.
Okay,
It's fucking fun.
dope.
Plus, like my favorite part is when the names that you give to yourself,
Oh,
because
yeah.
you can sign in and give yourself a name.
And sometimes you get to draw a picture of yourself.
Yeah,
I always
that
wonder
shit.
what
nobody
people.
gets to know who you are because it just has whatever name you put there. So like I put White Knight one time, and people were like, "Oh no, that's for
Yeah,
sure."
I'm the only
Petra."
one that takes advantage of that in like my friend group.
Yeah,
Like if we're ever playing at someone's house, like I'm always like like butts poop or whatever.
yeah. I mean, more than once you try to fit as much into it as you have limited characters, so you have to get creative.
I would be Herman Muffster.
too long.
Oh,
What a bummer.
Yeah.
I always wonder because I still battle people in Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
I wonder what they think when they see Ickballs entering the.
Ickball.
Because it's got to be still kids, I would imagine, being like, Ickballs.
This guy's gross. He has icky balls. All right. We actually already talked about that. We don't have to talk about how we're sleeping.
Yeah. So over the weekend, I was in Rochester.
Oh, you're telling your story. Yeah.
It's a quick one.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
I got to see my friends' kids for the first time because there was, shit with me going on. I was a bad friend, and then COVID, and he had his kids basically during COVID. And it's just a fucking shit show. So I finally got to meet his two beautiful boys, and he was so one of them is almost 3, the other is 10 months old, and he lays the 10-month-old down. Oh, we're about to go swimming, sorry, and he's helping his son change into his clothes, right? So he tears the diaper down, and I've changed so many diapers, and every baby wiener looks the same. They're all belly buttons. They're just outies, right? You go, yeah, that's a baby penis. This kid had a hammer. And I had never in my life seen such a massive penis on a
Like
kid
it had
before.
a hang to it.
It was like to his knee. And so, I stared and must have had like a look on my face because my friend goes, "It's crazy, right?" He knew exactly. He was like, I have no one to talk to about it though. It's right. I'm like, dude, I've seen so many baby dicks. That is the biggest baby penis I've ever seen in my life. He's like, I know. I didn't know if that was weird to think. And it's like, no, dude, it's insane.
My kid's got a huge cock.
It was like,
and no one cares.
it reminded me of like when an old guy walks into the locker room and he's just got that fucking meat.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
What are those things
And
called?
no ring on his finger, and you're like, that makes sense.
Sledgehammer of a penis.
Yeah.
But then
Speaking of our sponsor, Get Roman. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
the kid grabs his wiener and goes, wiener.
That's awesome.
And you get used to like kids saying weird shit and you have to go, don't laugh at it. I was just like, yes, that is wiener. He's just hanging on to it. And like,
And then you go around the corner and you just let it all out.
but it was crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Couldn't believe it.
I shouldn't say awesome. I mean, it's cool. Good for him.
Exactly. Good for him.
He doesn't know what he's got, you know?
No.
And one day he will, but it's going to be exposed to him by an external source.
Exactly.
And that's going to be a jarring experience at first, and he's going to be embarrassed.
Like, if he's picked on at all, the moment that somebody sees that thing in the locker room, they're going to go, Oh, we can't pick on him anymore.
He's more of a man than any of us will ever
Jesus
be.
Christ.
Yeah.
His dick's as big as my grandpa's. And you guys have all seen my grandpa's dick.
But let's not jump
You
the
guys
gun.
remember my birthday party?
Could end up being a cavernous vagina.
It could.
Ah.
It could. But, given the circumstances and the information we have to work with,
Yeah, I know.
this baby's got a big penis.
Yeah. So let's say they do go with that, right? Whoever helps with the...
I know you did not mean that in a bad way, but man, did that sound like the most suburban white dad thing I've ever heard.
Say they go with that?
Let's say they go with that, like just unwilling to actually verbalize the words.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, what a
I
weird
know.
thing to say about a kid. Let's say they get a cavernous vagina.
No, I know, but like,
We're not there yet.
I know it just made me giggle.
Let's say this child transitions. Whoever is assigned to that one they're going to have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
There's going to be so much that they'll
Somebody
be like,
give me the bone saw for Christ's sake.
is there an Uzik
A
in this thing?
scalpel will not do it. I'm gonna be here sawing at this thing for hours.
Todd, do you still have that Sawzall? Christ.
Did I leave my loppers in the back of my truck? Somebody go see. I need more leverage.
But man,
Oh, he's getting hard. Fuck. Sorry.
Because how relieving for him to be like, finally somebody
dude.
else notices.
Yes. Like in his shoes, I can't imagine being in his shoes, but like the experience itself had to have been so enlightening for him to just be like, or maybe not enlightening, maybe the right word is like cathartic.
Yes.
To be able to be like,
I was going to say vindicating, but cathartic.
just like, finally, fucking A.
But yeah, those kids were off.
All right,
Fucking
you guys
awesome.
ready for the fucking most insane shit you're ever gonna hear?
Yes.
I am preluding this by saying I did not take pride in what took place. The most insane thing that's ever happened to me this year by a long shot. And I got fucking married. All right. I'm on my way to the golf course and I have my windows down because my AC is fucked. So window down, arm out the window, right? Just like hanging out, doing that classic childish shit, but I'm, damn near 30. So it's like a little weird. And all of a sudden, fucking wham! On my arm and into my car. I look down and there is a dead bird in my lap. There are feathers flying around in my car. Windows are down. I am at a golf course now, like I'm just pulling up, and I am yelling fuck at the top of my lungs. I'm like, holy fuck, what the fuck? Peace, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck just happened? Yelling, and these old ladies across the street are like, they're like freaking out. So then I'm like, I park as fast as I can. I open the door, then I unbuckle because I'm like, I don't want to disturb this fucking dead bird or maybe not dead in my lap. And I open it up and then, so I poke it and nothing. It's stiff as a fucking board already.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh God,
It was light as a feather. Now it's stiff as a board.
yeah, I fucking killed a bird. I was so sad. And I look at my watch and I'm like, I tee off in 10 minutes. I don't have time for a burial, So I picked it up and I was just holding it in my hand. And I in the moment, I was so torn emotionally. It was just so raw,
Yeah.
It's like somebody taking a sandpaper to your ego, you're not anything, The circle of life is a lie. All of that. And then I fucking, I'm holding it in my hand and I'm on the verge of tears. And I started saying what you would say about the burial of an animal. I'm like, you gave less than you were meant to this world. And I took that away. And I'm so sorry, but I promise you will live on through me. Your soul is not gone. And I'm saying all this shit in the parking lot of a golf course. There's people walking past me getting ready to go play, and I'm holding this bird. I look like a psycho. And then I didn't know what to do. So I just threw it under my friend's car. and then started pulling feathers off my body. There is literally blood from this bird on my car right now.
What like they can fly. They can fly anywhere. Why are they
Why there?
Yeah. Why
And
in
also,
that-
if it had just flown into the car, the air pressure change would have allowed it to like slow down and beat its wings, and I could have opened the window and it could have flown out. No, it flew where the window comes down and the frame of the car is hidden behind said window. It flew direct hit into that thing. I mean, it sounded like a fucking gun went off. Horrifying. And the erect legs and wings, where it was like this, and its beak was north, and its eyes were open, and it was sitting in my lap, and I'm like, fuck, oh my God, oh, panicking. And then I just walked to the tee box.
You didn't wash your hands?
No, I didn't have time. I killed a bird. It's fucked. It's one of the worst experiences of my life.
So
I felt so bad.
you went golfing, got a birdie.
Yeah, that was the line of the day.
Yeah.
Was every time I missed a birdie putt, my brother was like, "Well, you killed one, so not gonna get one for a while." The thing is to plant feathers to grow birdies, not kill birds. You maniac, dude! I felt so bad.
The best part of that story is everything that you said, and you're like, shit, under your friend's car.
Like that's the definition of full panic mode. It's like immediate remorse. Try to reconcile with that remorse in the immediate, and then destroy the evidence as quickly as possible. It's like when a 4-year-old knocks over a vase.
Yes.
You know, you're like, all right, what can I do? Pick dandelions, grab some mud, make a new vase, put it in the oven to dry it out. No, none of that's going to work. Just throw it in the garbage and don't tell mom. See what happens.
I did that once, and I ended up lighting the dumpster on fire.
Oh,
Christ.
So I lit some napkins on the stove on fire. That was horrifying. I was 12, and I was like, what the fuck do I do? And I got them into the garbage can, and I thought everything was extinguished. So I took out the garbage to get rid of,
The evidence.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden
there
I
was
hear
literal
the
dumpster fire.
and I hear the fire truck, and I look outside, and there's just like smoke billowing out of it. I'm just like, I'm going to take a bath. I just like stayed in the bath for like an hour.
That's incredible. God. Oh man. So that was my yesterday.
wow.
You guys want to talk about entertainment? All right. So entertainment for me this week.
Yes.
Got a couple of bangers actually for you guys.
What's that?
Okay. 2 or 3 things.
Yeah.
First thing. Fucking fantastic show on Netflix. It's like a documentary sort of docu-series thing that is so poignant in its presentation, but also is brilliant in its like mockery of specific people and their mindsets. It's called How to Become a Tyrant.
Oh, I've been hearing about this.
It's like a 6-episode series. And it basically goes through all of the stages that one must reach in order to become like a full-blown tyrant, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the way the narrator the way the narrator like presents each person in each case is really, really well done, where they're like, you want the power. Like, you want to be a tyrant.
Wait,
Here's how you have to do it.
Mandala wasn't a tyrant.
Classic white guy. Loved it. But it's really, really good. It's horrifying, but it's really good.
I heard somebody say that a lot of like famous dictators, or would they be infamous? Dictators got their influence. Like when you look back in history, there was a lot of Asian tyrants. Like,
Yeah, a lot of it, actually, believe it or not, a lot of it is from the Catholic Church. That's the biggest, is because like the Roman Empire was built on the back of the Catholic Church.
right.
And this is on Amazon Prime?
It's on Netflix.
Netflix, okay.
Yep. So I'm not going to share anything more about it because it really is like riveting.
I
and
might look
terrifying.
into it. I've been meaning to get into tyranting, so
Yeah.
I need a little
It's just,
guide.
and well, you need a checklist.
Yeah.
So
I mean, one of the things clearly seems to be mustaches.
well, yeah. So the whole
I burned that off.
So you ready for this? The mustache was to make him seem more human.
Wow.
That was a popular mustache at the time.
Chaplin had it.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
So
I thought Chaplin's was fake.
Because he was so unlikable, like he had zero charisma. He was fucking insane. People could not stand listening to him. He had to like bring his personality back down to earth a little bit in order for people to actually take him seriously. So that mustache that you would be crucified for having now was popularized by people like Charlie Chaplin.
He's got the
adopted
body
by Hitler, and then now, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I hope there's never a tyrant that wears Zubas.
There already
that
was
shit.
Rex from Rex Kwon Do. Break the wrist, walk away.
Just a very
That's tyrannical.
small scale tyrant.
Yeah,
More like
for sure.
tyrannical.
Nice.
That was cool.
Dude, we should make shirts like tyrannical where we have like tyrants from old days like on surfboards and shit.
Doing like the photo op for their mixtape. Saw, dude. Like we could recreate the Onyx album cover, the Back the Fuck Up album cover.
Okay, can I see this photo? Because when I thought that I knew what you were talking about, I don't think I do know what you're talking about.
They're all like looking down at the
Okay.
camera,
Got it.
and Sticky Fingers is not looking at the camera.
Well, one of his eyes is.
That is true. Ooh, that was kind of like a sneeze fart.
Gassy today.
So I watched this. I also watched Crashing on HBO.
Is that a movie?
It's Pete Holmes' show. It got canceled after 3 seasons. Massive bummer.
Yeah.
But it ends beautifully. He literally in an interview said, like, the way we wrote the last episode, we kept calling it the finale by accident.
Yeah.
So like they wrote it so it could be done, even though they didn't know it was going to be canceled.
I think in the back of his mind he did. Because
Well, that's what he was saying. He's like, I think we all knew.
yeah.
But
yeah.
he wants to now he wants to do a movie.
This is not Crashing.
He wants to do a movie like kind of they did with Sex and the City. Or like with Psych.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Where they just do a movie to kind of like wrap up the timeline. It's not only funny, it's so heartwarming. And Pete Holmes is
Is this it?
yeah. Pete Holmes is such a beautiful dinkus.
Yeah.
I love him.
Dude, I cried so much watching that.
There's like 4 or 5 episodes that
We got 3 seasons. There you go.
destroy your ego.
Yeah.
Because like you, especially as a comic, you know, like Mara, I think because of you having been like 2 comedy shows and like having experienced the back end of comedy more than the average person, would really appreciate this show. Like it's beautifully dark, painfully like self-aware.
Yeah.
It's so shitty at sometimes. You feel so bad for him.
So this was like in the height of my alcoholism too. So like this would just bring me to my knees because I related so much, because the characteristics that he showcases, he's very codependent,
Yes.
like big time. So relationships like the roast battle, right?
Yep.
He takes everything super personally.
Yep.
So
Well, and he takes it personally, but
and it gets in his own way. So like that shit, like many times.
He spirals so many times in that show. Like tanks his own opportunities because of that spiral that he gets into. And it all works out for him. He starts to like finally like get his shit together a little bit and like learn how to cope. But that characteristic is with him the whole show. So that's why I feel like it ended so well, because it's like his story arc wasn't about him becoming a better version of himself. It was about him just coping with the shitty things that he created for himself.
Right. And that was a cool thing, is like, it didn't necessarily, like you were saying, it didn't show that he had turned into something different. He just went, man, I have some shitty aspects of my personality.
I am who I am, but I can make the most out of it by not doing certain things. It's really good.
I mean, even this morning, I saw that somebody got an article on a website before us, and I was like,
wait, like a podcast?
No, a comedian.
Whatever! Yep.
My sodium levels are very high.
Well, it's like the Allie Reeson moment where she's like, I'm afraid I'm going to be only good. I'm not going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, well, this guy is going to be shitty. He's only going to be shitty. Anyway, did you guys watch episode 2 of Silicon Valley?
Yeah, I'm already kind of falling out of love with it.
Yeah, I will tell you, that happened to me in season 1. You got to battle through it.
Just got to power through
Power
the phone.
through the phone.
Because what you get out of season 1 is like the perfect basis for them to just create. They create all these jumping off points in the character arcs.
Planting seeds.
Yeah, like Guilfoyle. By now, you guys have probably gathered that Guilfoyle is like a less than warm-hearted person.
Right.
That personality trait is used so many times in very critical situations in the show, and it plays to the advantage of everyone.
It reminds me of like a show or a movie where there's the one strong silent type who doesn't say anything, and that at a pivotal moment they say something.
Yeah.
And then they're like, he spoke.
Yeah.
That whole thing.
The Hector Zeroni moment.
Silent Bob.
Yeah, right. But that's where like Guilfoyle is that. Dinesh is like so insecure with who he is that he has to like brag and present himself as this like extremely competent sex idol, basically. That's like him. TJ Miller in that show, or Ehrlich Bachman is his actual name, is like the totally unaware of who he is. He's the, get your fucking dump button ready here. He's the of Silicon Valley. Right?
We're not editing that out. We want to get in that algorithm.
Okay.
That's true.
If you can give me a soy face in the camera, please, for the thumbnail.
What is the soy face again?
Do you know the soy face? It's just...
Oh, is that like...
Yeah, there you go. You're nailing it.
Okay. So, I don't know. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with how they use the like personalities they built from season 1.
I keep getting sucked into other... I mean, Netflix knows me by now. They're like, hey, anime guy.
I know.
I watched Transformers.
You're not doing this for me.
That's true.
You're doing this for Mara. This was Mara's idea. I just want to make sure Mara's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. But, just want to keep you honest.
That's so funny. I made the same comment.
Yeah, you said the same thing. You also said I was black.
I did say you were black.
And I haven't gotten the 23andMe yet, so that's not official.
You so much don't need a man that you left being a man behind.
Wow.
Abandoned.
Right.
Literally don't need a man.
Right. Right.
But dude, Transformers got me in the feels. So like they did this thing where they're like,
the anime.
So they did like CGI, the computer generated version. They're doing this. They did this trilogy where they're kind of wrapping things up for the adults who like grew up with it, and so it's way deeper than it used to be. Like
it used to be a cartoon to sell toys, so I would hope we got a little bit.
Well, even with like Beast Wars, like there were some things that they tried to like make it seem more, and with the movies. But this fucking trilogy does an incredible job of like really sucking you into.
These are on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
I'll check them out.
The final, or I think they're going to come out with another one, but like the Gravitas. Anyways, I also watched Troll Hunter, the movie, which Guillermo del Toro is a part of.
Yes.
And
I've heard good things.
I also cried watching that one because of fucking Toby died. And you go, Toby, you fat piece of shit.
You should, Mara, you should pull up.
Do you know Guillermo del Toro does voice in video game?
Mm-hmm. He's a fucking multifaceted genius.
Yeah.
And he's got a great beard.
Yes. And his work in Pansexual was absolutely phenomenal. Is that what it was called? Pansexual. Sorry.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Right. For a second, I thought you said pan, and I was like, I know where this is going. And then you said sexual, and I was like, was there another movie?
I just love that it was in Spanish.
Yeah.
So
pissed off my customers. Like, yeah, I got the Spanish version. And I'm like, yeah, that's on purpose.
Look up TikTok golf guy maniacs. Hopefully this pulls it up. That voice that you do is, I'm not saying it's a rip from this guy because you don't know who this is, but
oh, there was another thing I was going to tell you guys. Play this, and then I got to remember.
Yeah, this is him. Manolo teaches golf. This guy is so fucking funny. His voice is incredible.
Something hit me today that we need to learn it right now, and that is the pace of the play, because everyone is taking too long in the golf. I'm sitting here making a sandwich, taking a nap, waiting for these perros to hit the ball. You know what I mean? Everybody does it. So, you're amateurs, you're not PGA Tour. You suck, it's okay. Just suck the game faster. Don't be nasty. Let me show you what it means to play the golf nice and nasty fasty. Put it like that, man. Walk into the shot, man. Waggle that shit. I only teaching you that shit. Get into that thing. Waggle that shit. Smack that shit. And that's it. Toma.
So he's Puerto Rican for sure.
He opens every video and he goes, maniacs, listen.
When he says that's it,
Yeah.
that's like one of the classic. Okay, so one of the people that I was speaking with when I was in Rochester, I was doing that thing, you know, when I do the German
Yes.
exit.
Yeah.
And this lady to her sister goes, doesn't he remind you of that gay comedian from Minneapolis? And I was like, gay comedian? I'm like, Riley? Or he doesn't do any of that shit.
No.
And she's like, no, the gay guy, he's in all those Adam Sandler movies. I was like, that's Nick Swartzen.
Yeah.
He's not gay.
Actually, he is.
No.
Yeah.
Give me more.
So, Yep.
Get fucked, Aaron Rodgers.
yeah. Well, get fucked for a lot of reasons, Aaron Rodgers.
Fucking all the errands.
Well,
No shit. There's a lot of Aarons I don't like.
I know some decent errands.
Especially when
Yeah?
you put all those A's at the front.
I was going to say, are they Aarons or are they Erins?
They're Aarons, but I do know an Erin or two that are pretty cool.
I know. See, I like Erins.
You know what the worst kind of Aaron is? Arin.
What?
Figure it out. I know an
Oh,
Aaron
that
like
guy-
that. I know an Eric like that.
The Game Grumps guys, that's his name.
Aaron.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oops.
he's funny.
I know, but oops.
Oops a
It'd
daisy.
be like if my name was Alex, but it was Alecks.
I like it.
I went to school with one of those.
One of those.
You know what I
Eastern
did?
European.
I'd go, what's up, Alec?
People called me Alec for a long
Jeez.
time.
Ugh.
Actually, I had a math teacher that called me Tony because I looked like a kid named Tony that was in our grade.
Dude, you do look like a Tony.
But Tony fucking sucked. Oh my God, he was the worst. That was the most offended I've ever been. Was
Do you
when he
ever do
called me
this?
Tony.
So I could see you as a Tony. You as an Ashley.
No,
No? What do you see?
absolutely not. I think Mara is actually a very fitting name.
It's like an Italian name.
Ugh, don't say Italian. Yeah.
I like saying Italian.
Oh. You
Us
go-
Italian.
I can see you as like
We
a
Italian, sorry.
nice. Like a Laura, maybe?
Ooh, I could see a Laura.
Lara.
A Lara.
Lara, yeah.
That goes back to your Italian roots. Lara, come here. You're a Carter, no question.
Carter?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Carter Paxton. You could be a Paxton.
Oofda. I used to get
Actually, no.
Alex or Michael.
When you have your flat bill on and you put it to the side, that's when you're a Paxton.
One time somebody goes, you know when like somebody thinks that they know you? Jared?
And you're like,
And
you just lean into it.
I was like, what's up? And they were like, Jared, what from whatever the fuck. I'm like, no, my name's Chris, but
What's up, man? I could be Jared. I could be whatever you want.
I had a customer yesterday that approached me and very confidently thought I spoke Spanish. And I heard them say my name. Like that was the clincher for them.
And you were like,
oh, Mara.
Yeah.
and you were like,
I literally went, huh? Then he like escaped.
no hablo. White.
Honky.
Honky. Gringo. Whatever words.
Sí, soy güero.
Soy white.
Soy blanco.
Oh.
Sí, no café.
Me gusta queso. Muy queso.
Me gusta sus pantalones. Bájalos, por favor.
No, now you speak Spanish. You're being an idiot. Right?
I know. When I do
You're
that,
leaning so hard into the bit that you're not doing the bit anymore.
do you remember what dead means?
No.
Oh, so I like your pants. Drop them, please.
Oh.
Whenever I would say that to Spanish people, die. They would die of laughter.
They would.
Right there, I'd have to
Just
resuscitate them.
Just a killer.
Yeah. Murdered.
Fucking knock 'em dead jokes.
I'd even call the cops
Yeah.
after you said that.
One time.
Okay.
But luckily they spoke Spanish too, so I just...
We got some bratias or?
Yes. Oh, dude, I've been fucking listening to The Sandman
Yeah.
on Audible.
Okay.
Roy McElroy. Now I've forgotten his name. James McElroy.
Yeah.
Is the voice of the Sandman. Oh,
Really?
so
That's awesome.
good. The audio design for that series is incredible. I've tried to listen to audio stuff before. Like I tried listening to Seinfeld's Is This Funny? Hey, guess what? It's not.
Yeah.
It's boring. Some fucking commotion going on out there.
You got other kids over here? You got more kids in your basement, Chris.
Dude, there's a serial killer convention in the book. Woof.
That sounds oof.
Tough to listen
Yeah,
to.
that sounds big oofta.
Oh.
All right, you sound like Ashi.
That's a gay Chewy.
Wow.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Sack Tapping the Principal before you drive off in his custom-built golf cart and chanting Cranberry Penis into the sunset.
I was like, I haven't done a super random one in a
Yeah,
while.
that was really good. Also, does every school's principal have a golf cart? What the fuck is that about?
Yeah, I know. Like, it's for the groundskeeper, but they're like, I'll take that.
Does every school have a groundskeeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I'm Willie the groundskeeper! Do you know that from The Simpsons?
No, I don't watch The Simpsons.
Oh my God, when Willie gets greased up, grease me, woman! There's somebody like in the rafters or in the ducts,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
and he just rips his clothes off. He's like, grease me, woman! And the lunch lady has a cigarette in her mouth and just drops. It's so fucking good. God, Willie the groundskeeper.
So he's like a jacked Scottish guy? Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
So good. This guy is when I started to shine because I could do this voice as a kid.
Oh,
People would lose their
You were
shit.
the cool kid that could do the voice.
No, I was just a spastic kid, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you got any grace?
You got any grace?" I need to work on voice. I really don't. I always say that. I need to work on voice. I never do.
Somebody said that it only takes 20 minutes,
Yeah, well, that's 20 minutes I don't have.
right?
Yeah, I need to figure out what.
Because they said 20 minutes. Look at yourself in the mirror for 20 minutes and do the voice. I don't want to see myself for 10 seconds in the mirror.
Yeah.
I'm looking for zits. That's it.
Yeah, I put paper bags over my mirror and over my face when I'm in the bathroom.
Look at greased up Willie, the groundskeeper, fucking going through. Oh, Christ. All right. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Sven and Steven's Super Scuba Spectacular. Looking to surprise someone with a terrific underwater experience? Buy our anchor cement boots and rope combo and revel in the look on their face. I mean, you?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Thank you.
Anchor cement and boots and rope combo.
Yeah.
Ah!
Wait, what? Okay, I'm not sure how to read this, but I'm going to give it my best. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Holocaust Co. Lifetime membership tattoos available now. Includes access to on-site gas station. Oh my God, that's good. I needed it to be fucking out loud. Holy shit, that was awesome.
Sign up for the Patreon. Hear that one.
Mara Jade. That is goddamn hilarious. That might be the funniest one ever.
Holy shit. It's so funny. She told me after she wrote it, she was like, this one might have to go on Patreon.
That's so fucking good, though. It's so good. The wordplay is fucking immaculate.
Unreal.
It was so good, I didn't know how good it was until I read it.
Your face when you said Holocaustco. It's coming together. It's working. Yeah. We should get that as a soundbite.
We have to.
Yeah.
We have to.
Holy shit, that was fun.
God, that was good. Well done, Mara. Good on you.
He's heating up.
You got to do the It's Working one. That's going to be so good.
Oh, man. Fuck, that was funny.
All right.
Oh, there's one more.
Should I try to do this in an accent just to match your levels, or should I just be me?
Spider-Man thwip thwip noise. That's a note for me. What were you saying?
Oh, I don't.
Because Mara was going.
Okay.
Ian always used to do that, and I stole it from him. Whenever he wanted someone to give him something, he'd always go.
So good.
He wouldn't ask at all. He would just start doing a hand
That's
motion.
fucking great.
Okay, you were saying something about an accent?
Yeah, I was mostly joking.
Australian?
I don't know that I could even do it for a full sentence.
You do Danish pretty good.
Like the
This bakery, you know, here at the 50.
this a bakery. See what I can mimic. I'm not very good at speaking.
I gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Formulating the dialect.
Like I could do Smeagol, but that's not an accent. That's a fucking somebody's going to turn off the episode. So
Smeagol. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Andy Narwhal's Real Tall Custom White Walls. Rooms and all for the long haul. Precious. He ruins it.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Vanilla Coca-Cola. Yuck.
I was like, what's the worst thing I can write here? Vanilla Coca-Cola.
That for sure has butt juice in it.
Oh my
beaver
God,
butt
is it
juice.
gross? Oh yeah, 100%.
The
You know that's where they get vanilla from.
from Beaver Butts?
Yeah.
The synthetic.
Yeah, we had a whole
flavoring.
bit
Yeah.
about it.
No. Forgot.
Because you were like, you know, your long fingers.
Stay still. Stay still. People want ice cream.
This episode of the Dude Absolutely podcast is brought to you by Spam Diego, a series of very unwanted phone calls. It's like Slam Diego,
I'll just head out then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
the baseball one.
Well, Spam Diego. I don't know. I guess my brain immediately went to like spam the meat
Yeah.
or whatever that is.
See, okay, here's what I was going to write. Spam Diego, the San Francisco treat. Just to be like...
Makes no fucking sense. Yeah. I mean, it would have worked.
But...
It's all right, dude. They can't all be zingers, man. It's fine.
All right. Well, hope
Also-
you guys enjoy my last appearance on
Also,
this
for
show.
those of the listeners that like listening to like sort of weird music, Primus is really a lot to digest. So if you're looking to get into Primus, just listen to their album, which is their greatest hits album, titled "They Can't All Be Zingers," which is so fucking genius. And you'll hear all their fucking rad tunes.
Oh, sorry.
My favorite greatest hits album title is "The Least Worst of."
That's fucking awesome.
So good.
That's so good. Yeah, I love that album though. 'Cause it's just got all
Imagine
their
Dragons,
hitters.
extremely adequate.
All right. You got
Shout
one
out
more.
to Kenny, by the way. He heard the pinch and roll thing and it's like,
Oh,
"Yo,
nice.
that was me. And Joe, she said she listens, or she said that Psycho Stick apparently played in St. Cloud one time.
Oh yeah. I'm sure they did.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by being in a farming fraternity, so when you fuck goats, you can just say it's hazing.
All right.
I
Can't
derive
always
no pleasure from this.
there's a farming fraternity at NDSU.
Of course there
It's
is.
the farm frat house, and nobody's allowed to go there. They don't let anyone in. Your friends indoctrinate you when you arrive. Like the older students, the older upperclassmen are like, never go to a party at the farmhouse. Those guys are really gross and they do really dirty, gross shit. You're like, okay.
And now that we know what goat dicks look like.
Right. Which, surprisingly, kind of cute.
Yeah.
Goat dicks.
Do you know they don't have upper teeth?
That makes sense. That's why they chew like idiots.
So Mackenzie McCann, we went to her goat farm, and she has those like big Appalachian goats.
Oh.
And the metal railing like gate
Yeah.
that keeps them in. She was like, yeah, they'll just rub their gums on the top of that thing. I'm sure you guys will hear it at some point. We're podcasting, there's a lull, and then we just hear it is the weirdest sound. And then you look out and it's the funniest looking thing ever.
It's just goats going.
Because, their eyes are...
Right.
Oh. I watched Space Jam, the new one.
Was it bad as I assume it is?
Were Lola Bunny's tits as small as I've been hearing?
Yeah, non-existent.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking.
Goddamn snowflakes.
Yeah, dude.
Give me my bunny boobs.
Dude, the original Lola Bunny was just a smoke show. Yeah. She was up there with Jessica Rabbit for me with sexy bunnies.
She's why we have furries.
Also, Jessica Rabbit is not a bunny, but her name is Jessica Rabbit, so that's why.
Jessica. Oh, the... Yeah. From Roger Rabbit?
Yeah. Who framed Roger Rabbit?
That could be their child.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
It's both Warner Brothers. I think we just cracked a 60-year-old cold case.
Oh, man. I thought you were going to say... Because I was just about to say, I think we just cracked this case wide open.
Is this for... Are we having a crying game today?
Oh, but there's a scene where like the lights are almost identical to that,
yeah,
which is
okay.
what made me think of that.
Gotcha.
Don Cheadle is the best part of that movie.
Doesn't shock me. Don Cheadle is the best part of a lot of movies he's in.
He's so fucking awesome.
He's the best part of the Ocean movies.
Dude, how good was his fucking...
Accent?
Yeah.
So good.
Cockney as
I
fuck.
literally, for the longest time, thought that the Don Cheadle I had been exposed to had a great American accent.
Nice.
Just like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, huge Ackman.
Yeah. Sorry, Mara?
I had them pulled up.
You did?
I had the comments pulled up, but I didn't actually make an image for it because it's just Joe saying, "Hey, I was in the Segway."
Joe, thanks for being such an integral part of the show.
You're the best.
and
Oh,
being-
by
and then
the
you
way...
already mentioned that the Psycho Stick concert. That's also what she brought up.
That's true.
Sorry. She bought a hoodie.
She bought a hoodie. So Mara's getting $8.15.
Fuck yeah.
Basically,
You are only $9,992 away from your yearly goal.
so yeah, when I go back to work in a couple days, I'm just throwing in that 2-week notice.
It's about time. So I'm you, and I'm pregnant. And I feel like, given the circumstances here and the man I know, pregnant you would be a fucking nightmare.
Glowing. Absolutely glowing.
No, I don't think so.
The
Gestational
joy.
diabetes, heartburn.
I think you'd be a fucking dick. So, and I don't mean that in a bad way, because I too would be an asshole while pregnant.
I understand what you're saying.
But I think it.
Some women are a goddamn delight when they're pregnant.
Yeah.
Remember
yeah.
Rachel?
Yeah.
Worked in, like, I think in like 3 days after one of her shifts, she gave birth. It's like you are carrying like 20 watermelon on your person right now. Yeah. And she
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah, I feel like you wouldn't be. But that would make you a great fighter as well.
Ah.
So not only is this funny, but it's also, I think there's an argument to be made that given your protective nature in the state you'd be in and the hormone levels.
We still have another fighter to introduce.
Oh, I know. I just need to set the table so that this gets real.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm really confident in this one. Go ahead.
I am Alex.
No fucking way.
You know us so well.
I knew you guys would pick each other.
I mean,
Thanks, Mara.
I planted
you know
this.
why?
Fucking A.
Because I love you.
Yeah. I fucking love you too.
Okay, so I have Alex and Pikachu, but it's actually Clefairy.
That's really depressed me. Oh, that me exists in multiple planes. That happens to me all the time. It's not just the Pikachu thing. I get so confident that I'm right about something, and then I just eat just handfuls of shit.
The funny thing is, like, so we have each other as fighters rather than it being like a match of like why I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
It's like we're uplifting each other.
Yeah, we're gassing each other up right now. This is sick. It's actually kind of based.
Ooh.
It's really not, but
Well, I mean,
I said gassing it up, and so I wanted to throw another cool term in there.
I like it. I've seen how tense you get around, like when we start to get close to, Alex is about to learn that he's wrong.
Yeah.
Because the gusto that you get,
Yeah.
there's a lot of like,
I wouldn't want to fight me.
if the wrong race walks into this bar right now.
I thought we were gassing each other up.
Sorry.
Not outing each other as full-blown racists.
No, but your machismo goes up to,
Well, it's the competitive nature coupled with the anxiety with a splash of lack of validation in there. And all of those three things make for one big old dickhead. Oof. I don't know. But I think in my own mind, I don't think I would ever fight a pregnant person. So
I was gonna say, how are you ethically here?
you navigated that very well.
yeah, I mean, I think in this circumstance, I walk away, take it out on somebody else.
Yeah, I think maybe the potential though, right, is to say the wrong thing to a pregnant person.
Yes.
You have it within you. If you're gassed up in this scenario, right?
Yeah.
You fuck.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, I don't care.
maybe
so
stop
much
trying to wear
about-
high heels.
Yeah, I don't care so much about the person words wise. I'll say whatever the fuck I want to.
Yeah.
Anyone anyway, you know.
Yeah.
I've gotten myself into quite a bit of trouble with that. Had to back down a few times or 10. I mean, pregnant people in general scare the shit out of me.
Ooh.
because there's a level of
They have 2 hearts.
yeah. Well, and they're so strong. I mean, people say they're in bad shape when they're pregnant, like they're getting fat.
Right.
You've been weight training every day. The power you can develop from just a simple twist. I feel like some explosive kicks could come out of that.
Also,
Literally, like you could shoot a child out of your vagine as you were.
the mood swings.
Oh man, yeah. This would be a really this argument would the argument preceding said fight would take hours.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
This actually would be really fun to see. Animators, somebody, please.
Put this together, can we? Yeah, because when I'm furious, I'm really bad at articulating what I want to say. So instead, I just become extremely verbose. Like I just say all the words. Instead of saying no words, I'm just like, I did it today. Like before we got here. Instead of just saying like, this is a bad idea, I took 20 minutes to just dismantle her ego. Just like a bad move, dude. Like, don't be such a jerk.
Was she? I'm going to cut this part. Was she?
What's that mean?
Tune in your TVs to Mara's camera.
Yeah, we want to see. I want to know what drunk Mara looks like.
I bet. Can I speculate here
Yeah.
without
Yeah,
getting
go
into
for it.
trouble? I bet drunk Mara is the nicest person in the room. I bet you are so sweet when you're drunk.
I do know that I'm hilarious.
Yeah,
I-
I was
I
going to
bet-
say I
bet-
disagree.
Oh, I feel like you're gonna be far more in how do I say this? With sober you, the you that we know
Yeah.
is dry, wise, witty, tiny, itsy bitsy sociopathic. I feel like drunk you, the shell would come off a little bit, and you'd be a little more silly with your jokes rather than dry, and I think you'd laugh a lot.
So I have some insight
Oh,
on this.
please
So
share.
I've seen little glimpses of like opened up Mara, like when she's real comfortable. I know we're talking about you while you're right here, but
Yeah, how do you feel now? Are you feeling comfortable and opened up? As
But
we're
no.
peeling back your layers?
so this is the best part is her give a fuck switch and just the hilarity of your shit talking on random like seemingly mundane
yeah.
things. So I would imagine when you're drunk, you talking shit about like a salt shaker and it just being absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. You know what? I'd like to revise my previous. I don't know about sweet. I think you'd be so fucking fun to be.
Yes, yes.
Like, I think you'd be like, you would be quietly the life of whatever event is going on.
I was very loudly talking about tentacle porn at Perkins.
Tentacle porn?
Yeah,
That's fucking awesome.
yeah, I know. Everyone was laughing.
When I'm drunk, I'm the guy that's like, shh, everyone can hear you.
I like how calmly you're like, everyone was laughing.
That's what I remember. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
I want to take you, like, is there still mini golf in St. Cloud?
That's
That
a
is
really broad strokes
Do
question.
you know what I'm talking about?
There's that shitty one in the mall where it's like you put in a quarter. It's like a vending machine.
Oh, that thing. No. Do you remember that one where it was like in that outlet?
That restaurant doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
That was Space Aliens.
Yeah. Oh, yep. You're right.
Space aliens.
Space. I have the funniest story about space aliens. Skating.
We're fighting.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah, please.
It's a very quick
But
story.
we're also fighting.
So,
don't
we
get too
take this
lovey-dovey.
kid to a skate session, and then we're in Rogers, so we're like, let's go to space aliens. Everybody loves space aliens. I have my little brother with me, too.
Okay.
So this kid's like 13 or 14.
Okay.
We sit down, and the guy pours everybody their drinks, right? This kid, before the waiter leaves, drinks his entire drink.
Yeah.
And the waiter goes, is there anything else I can get you guys? He's a little on the flamboyant side.
Okay.
And the kid goes, can I get a refill? And the guy looks at him and goes, one moment. Walks away, brings a pitcher back, slams it on the table in front of him, and puts a straw in it.
Nice.
It's the sassiest shit I had ever seen.
How big was
incredible.
that tip?
We were dying laughing.
Great
incredible.
service.
So fucking funny.
Oh my god.
Grab an airdrop.
We need a. What's the sound of a bomb dropping?
I was gonna say you on stage.
Oh wow.
Gazoon tight.
Yeah.
Hoofda.
All right. I got. Hey Mara, Chris, take your headphones off. I need you to do this for me for the bit.
Yeah.
Can you pull up that lead singer of Nickelback when he's holding this photograph, but it's a graph? Thanks.
My mom liked to cut the crust off of my peanut butter sandwiches. Can I unplug?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
You can't look over there yet either.
Okay.
You're not allowed to.
This is so much fun.
Yeah.
Remember how we're like best friends and we get to fucking dick around?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the perfect Wednesday.
It's pretty awesome.
All right, you can look now.
No, it doesn't have the.
It's perfect.
Oh, okay.
Can I put my headphones back on?
Yeah. All right, take a gander. So I'm pregnant Chris with this photograph. Which to me, I picture you holding like the fucking when they scan the belly and then they
Sonogram?
Yeah, the pictures from it though, where they're like, look at my kid's penis. That's you. That's the version.
Hey, guess what's gonna happen?
And I insulted your baby, and now you're.
What are those
Furious.
photos called?
I don't know.
Ultrasound?
Ultrasound.
Yeah.
So we're gonna Photoshop a ultrasound with a giant dick on it for sure.
Yeah. And you're like, it's my fucking baby.
He's fucking beautiful. He has a huge dick.
And I have to be like, what? What?
So I'm Alex. Pikachu. It's Clefairy. Fuck. BB-8 anal beads.
Oh, no.
Which is so
You know
funny.
what's awesome? If I was to ever be coaxed into having anal beads inserted into me, they would kind of have to be BB-8s.
You have a little BB-8.
I
That's
thought it was so
awesome.
funny that I got that airdrop because oh shit, he's not in there. This was all for naught.
How you did you forget to take that out or
Oh shit,
that's still in there?
it is still in there. This is embarrassing.
Oh, that's really funny.
BB-8 anal beads is super fucking funny.
It's so fitting for me though. We're in the sex shop and they're like, huh? Butt play? And I'm like, I don't think so. And they're like, Star Wars butt play? And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Dude, he's like, it's the perfect chain of, right? Like it's just
Yeah.
two beads. That's so
Yeah.
funny. That might actually exist.
It would be the human centipede BB-8.
What?
And I fucked it up. I don't know. I was just going to connect their heads to their asses. And
Yeah, God bless you.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm saying. You know what I will say, though? It's a pretty gentle entry.
Yeah.
So it might actually be rather soothing, given the receptors down in your sphincter.
Right? Because you're like, you take that one and you're like, I think I can handle this.
Yeah.
And then that fucking Death Star of a badonkadonk goes in there.
that big old shitter. Also,
Dude, BB-8 does have a fucking slamming ass.
he's got a fucking wagon. Dude, okay. Side note, whatever. Have you seen Neil deGrasse Tyson like basically dismantling like why BB-8 could even be a thing?
No, I haven't
It's
seen that.
so depressing because he's so right, but it like shits all over it. He's like, that's not physically possible.
Oh, what? Why?
Like, obviously the technology doesn't exist, but even if the technology existed, him being able to move the way he does would be impossible because of the lack of friction.
Okay,
So-
Neil
I thought
deGrasse Tyson is a fucking idiot. Do
I
you
thought they
know
made
what
a
this thing
practical
is?
effect out of it.
What?
Do you know what this is?
It's a remote control.
It's a remote controlled BB-8 that does that.
No, what I'm saying is his like whole fucking like the way his head or his body moves like in the sand and stuff like would be impossible. He would just slide down the sand.
I got you.
Instead of his like hopping, like fucking rolling, like constantly, like all that stuff, like wouldn't be possible because of like he would. It's a ball. It would. Just,
I can't believe I haven't watched any of these movies. This is fucking bullshit.
It's so funny because
they're really poorly made.
So many other things that he could dismantle.
That's the last thing I was clinging on to. I'm like, BB-8 is real as fuck.
Like Princess Leia surviving being in the vacuum of space. He didn't go for that one.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he shit on other things. I've seen a short clip of him shitting
Oh,
on
Even
that.
Carl Sagan did that too. So
God,
they're they're nerds.
yeah.
It's fine.
But Carl Sagan, well, okay. I love Neil deGrasse Tyson. His work or his brain.
Yeah.
Don't love some of the things he's been accused of doing.
Oh no.
I just like his meme.
I think he touched somebody's ass that didn't want him to touch their ass. But he thought they did want him to touch their ass.
Oh, wasn't he like in college?
Yeah, he was like a long time ago. He was far younger than he is now. And he was like, I don't know what to say. That was awesome.
See, with the noise gate now, though, it doesn't pick it up. Like
That's
the
fine.
noise gate
It's
canceled
just for
out.
us
Yep.
then.
Mars
That's
gargle.
a studio fart. I'll take a studio
It's
fart.
a studio
any day.
fart.
Studio farts rule, dude.
Dude, that would be funny to be like, hey, this
Who
one's...
fucking wins this fight?
I mean,
Do you have any other? You got any more ammo? Or are we?
I personally, I think,
all right, I'm going to go on
I
the
love the
offensive.
Chris you've assembled though. It's very nice.
yeah.
I like that.
I'm
character.
gonna go on the offensive would be on the
Correct.
attack, right?
Yes.
Yes. iSports.
Yeah, you do.
So so you're angry at the Pikachu fiasco.
Yeah.
You have the BB-8 anal beads,
Yeah.
and you're just screaming in my face.
Yeah.
You want these up your ass? I'm going to shove these up your ass. If you keep going, and then I just break down and cry, and
I don't think so.
hormones.
Because, yeah, hormones come into play there. But when, like, fight or flight becomes present because you're in that, because of that hormone spike, that adrenaline, I think you actually might grab the anal beads out of my hand and look me in the eye as you insert them into your ass.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, just as like a fear tactic thing. Like you're
Yeah.
like, oh, you think that's a problem for me? Boop. And then you're like, what now? Huh? Look at this fucking picture of my kid's dick. It's my kid's big penis. He's going to fuck so many people with his big penis. And then I have to be like, yeah, sorry.
and
Can I get those anal beads back? They were not cheap.
I'm lactating, and
The fucking royalty cost on those.
I was.
things is
I don't think
insane.
they're officially licensed. I don't think
Okay.
Disney's
man.
dropping those.
wow, you're right. It would cost a lot.
Yeah. This would be very expensive anal beads. And you would just simply swallow them with your anus.
I think
You'd go full Joker. You want to make you want to see me make these fucking beads disappear? Huh? It's magic.
is that Weezer song? It's magic, magic.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of the song that's like, oh, 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 it's magic. You know.
Did they do a cover of that one?
Will Chris take this photograph and go full term? Or will Alex and his anal beads be victorious? Tune in next week on Dude Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna go on a tirade.
Oh my god.
Today
You remember this episode?
we have
Yeah.
irritating.
You do a pretty good Peter Griffin.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a long time. I don't know if I could still do it.
Oh, okay.
But you gotta tack out of the side of your mouth like that.
Yeah,
Kind of gotta lower your voice, but you also have to add that nasally part to it. So you're
pretty
like, "Hello-
good.
Hello, Lois. I love you."
The cool side of the pillow.
Yeah.
What do you
Hey,
think?
Peter. Welcome to the cool side of the pillow. That same episode is the one where he listens to the Lionel Richie CD, and he does the "Who hurt you, Lionel? Who hurt you? Who hurt you?"
Bird.
So we're gonna start off. Surprisingly, the top tier is actually F.
Oh, what really grinds my gears? Irritating.
Irritating.
Yeah, it's irritating.
Irritating.
This is fucking awesome. I am so excited.
Nice. So
So if it's I'm gonna let you tell it, but okay. Yeah,
you okay?
I'm excited.
All right.
I'm on board.
So somehow the top tier is actually F.
Yep.
Not intuitive, but second tier is U. Then we go to C, K, and then finally this. This tier is for maybe things you don't actually know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well,
so you don't have an opinion on.
Oh, gotcha.
I thought you were
gotcha.
gonna spell "fuck you," but
So is fuck?
Close.
So is F like the most irritating?
Yeah, that'll
it's
be
top
yep.
tier irritating.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then this tier will be for
When it's
That's
the bad
best.
things,
That's
it
the
throws
best way.
me off.
That's the best way to like think of it though. Is the top tier isn't like the best. They're not mutually exclusive.
It's
top
just
tier
the
is
most.
just the top tier.
Got it.
So perfect.
Yeah.
I'm so on board.
You
I
ready?
cannot wait for this.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, first up is customers giving their life story instead of getting to the goddamn point.
In the context of being at work, it's fucking F tier for sure. But it's like the only time in your life when you're getting paid to put up with people's bullshit. So I think that lowers it a tad.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because
You
you're
know
getting paid.
what's
Yeah.
funny for me is I don't like the last job that I had where I had to deal with this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This was like a godsend. I
Yeah.
was like,
This is going to be a 45
Just
minute
gonna sit here.
conversation. I'm getting away with everything here.
exactly. Oh, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So we're clearly, this person's at Walmart. They're wearing a vest. So it's me, basically. And so if I'm on the phone and this is happening, I have people staring at me that want shit.
Oh my god.
And then you're just like, oh no. Oh no, I don't want you to be looking at me
Yeah,
anymore.
see,
When
that
they-
would drive me nuts.
And when they
Yeah.
start like signaling, you know, like they're trying to fucking use smoke signals to show you what
Yeah.
they're gonna say.
Mhm.
Ugh.
I will say the thing that sends it over the edge for me is long-winded customer with no fucking point to what they're saying, and then coworkers needing your assistance and them not having the patience to be like,
Yeah, if it's like 7 a.m. and someone, like I just had a random debate with a person just because I was like, yeah, fuck it, no one's here.
yeah, see, like that.
Because they were like, hey, I saw it, because I guess I live next to this customer. They're like, oh, I saw you walking to work the other day. And I said hi, but you didn't, I knew you had your dumb headphones in or whatever. And they're like, oh, be careful, because if you get hit by a car, it's your fault. And I'm like, is it really my fault? I'm like, what if I was just deaf? And then she's like, no, it's still your fault. Like I kept arguing with her about it.
I hate that when they it's a fucking sliver of a moment that they catch you in and you're like, all right, we're fucking throwing down right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, it's me when I'm about to be wrong.
I had a guy
I think that goes C tier because it's so irritating, but it's in full context.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
it's a good call, you know. This is the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a guy say, I don't know what it matters. We're all going to be speaking Chinese in 10 years anyway. I just went, really?
And you were like, okay, ni hao.
Yeah, I had a customer the other day that was like, I just want to know if this whole virus thing is real. And I'm just like, have a good day. I'm not getting into that one.
There was a dad that in one sentence let me know that everyone at the wedding that I was shooting voted for Trump. Like, they were talking about the election, and he was like, and we were a little afraid that Todd was going to vote in the wrong direction, but we know that he made the right choice. And I looked at it in the crowd, and they were all shaking their heads, and I was like, holy shit. I am behind enemy lines right now. This is terrifying.
I feel like Owen Wilson.
Wow.
People walking slower than you.
Okay. I have to contextualize this one also because I'm super fucking tall and I have super long legs.
Mm-hmm.
So I've dealt with this my whole life and I've realized in most cases I'm the outlier.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm the guy that when I walk past, people are like, God, that guy was walking so fast. What a dick. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't think I can rightfully have an opinion on this
Well,
one.
it's funny that you say that because my dad like enforced on us to be speed walkers.
Yeah.
So I teach my kids spatial awareness, and Landon has caught on to where like he knows that
You just got to weave.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
People
Find space.
when I'm trapped.
Oh, God.
And there's I can
anxiety?
see there's no.
It's like being in traffic in real, like in your car, except it's real life, and
You
people
don't-
can touch you.
Yeah, you don't get you don't get music. You don't get
No.
anything to distract you from what's happening.
No.
That guy's eyes. It's me.
This happened to me once at a Wild game. When I was a little kid, my dad is the funniest person I know, but also doesn't really care about boundaries a lot of the time. So we're in a crowd, and these three guys come walking like past us, and one of them goes, "Should we get daiquiris?" And my dad turns around and looks me in the eye and goes, "Gay," and then sprint walks away, and then the crowd forms around me, and like I lose all my exit strategy. So then I just had to like walk next to the guys that my dad just called gay until I had a space to get out of that crowd. That was a top tier anxiety moment for me.
Yeah,
It was so fucking funny though.
So it is like it depends on the situation, right? But Kim just turned off all the lights in the house. Odd. What time is it?
It's late.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe we started late.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Um,
It's almost 10 bells.
Jesus Christ.
I'm about to enter my prime though.
Oh, true.
Go.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the very best version of me on this show.
So for me, it's an F. But if you don't feel that way, then we can go U.
I think you is fair.
Okay.
Mostly because it doesn't irritate me as much as it gives me anxiety. I get claustrophobic.
I get fucking angry. I'm a piece of shit when this happens.
I'm a fast walker.
Yeah, I think
I call it the retail walk.
Yes. Yes. I got mine. I was like the best employee at my Starbucks because of my fucking
Sorry, where
long
were we
legs.
putting this?
I think
U.
it's a U tier. I think it's justifiably put into the F tier, but U tier I think is a more we can shift them around.
I start doing that
Yeah, sure.
breathing thing where like you can tell whoever's behind you is irritated as fuck. It's not good.
Fogging up their glasses.
I don't like trying to pass people. I will go in an insane direction to get
Oh,
around
yeah.
people in like
Same.
stores and shit.
Oh yeah. My brother and their friends used to in high school they used to do this like when somebody was being really annoying. I'm actually going to have to stand up for this bit, but it's worth it.
Okay.
So they were in high school around the time that like Modern Warfare 2 came out.
2009.
Okay, no. This must have been in junior high that they did this then. But they would do this where like if a group of people was walking really slow in the middle of the hallway, they would all form up into a helicopter and they would do Chopper Gunner from Call of Duty.
Okay, hold on.
One of them would link hands with the other and then they would start spinning like a helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
And then one guy would crouch walk and do the gunner part of the chopper gunner. So they do like as they pass the people. And then the other two guys would sit up front like they're the pilots of the helicopter and would be shouting out orders to the guy on the gun. So he'd be like, on your left, you know? And then he would turn and then do.
Oh God.
Which like
I've been wanting to do that in a episode for so long
a zoom out.
because people have stood up multiple times, and I'm always like, God damn it!
I'm so glad we coordinated it.
Very good.
All right, yeah. So U tier, I think it's good.
Yes.
Oh my fucking god!
When you're walking.
F tier, F tier.
And the cars are
I
parked
was-
on the fucking crosswalk.
Again, my father. I get this from my dad. My dad, anytime we're like going through a crosswalk and there's a car, my dad smacks the car every time. But he does like that love tap, like you're a dick thing, where he's like looks him in the eye, gives him the nod, but the crazy eyes at the same time. So he's like, God, this drives me nuts.
Do you walk in front or behind?
I only once have I ever done this, but I actually slid my ass across the hood of the car.
The old gooch glide.
Got it. Yes. Oh, my throwback. Come on. Big callbacks. Big callbacks. Big whammies. I don't know. I'm putting an F tier, but if you don't think it's an F tier.
No, I mean,
I just think it's the most inconsiderate fucking...
And what are you getting out of it? You're like 5 feet ahead.
Right. It does nothing.
As soon as they see somebody coming, they're like, I've made a mistake.
That's true.
You can see it on their face, like, fuck.
What I think yes, in some experiences, but a lot of times, like, that's when the person picks up their phone.
Oh, yeah,
True.
totally
Drinking
oblivious.
their coffee, whatever, so they don't give a fuck about anyone that's around them. It's their fucking road. It's their road. They pay more taxes than us, obviously.
Yeah.
Because they get more road.
The only reason that this bothers me now is because of the kids.
Yeah.
I hate that anxiety because is the person behind them going to start sneaking up?
Right.
I fucking hate that feeling.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fuck. Ugh. People suck.
Plus, those look like
Oh, this
lines
is such
of
a good tier list because I just love hating on shit.
I was going to say the same thing.
God,
Nice.
I love talking about the things that anger me.
Let the hate flow through you.
Nice. Thank you.
Customers tell you to check in the back.
Oh my fucking God.
Come on.
This might be another F tier. It's so frustrating.
Yeah,
You got F?
for sure.
Oh, I've had that moment. Starbucks was the biggest of that for me. Because in a lot of places I have worked, like we'll get inventory deliveries like during the day and we actually will have something. At Starbucks, if we don't have it, we don't fucking have it, dude. I'm sorry. They're like, are you sure you're out? Yeah. You don't have it in the back? No. Can you check? Can you go fuck yourself? Are you able to do that?
And it's Starbucks. It's not like who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Like you're at Starbucks.
So I didn't know this until I was in electronics. So I worked on like cell phone electronics for a little bit.
I remember that.
I got to work with Mara Badar, which was awesome.
Yep.
So
I know your guys' origin story.
yeah. So we walked in back for something, and I something to the effect of, "What do we do?" And you were like, "Oh, we don't have it." So we just stand here for the
Oh yeah,
amount-
yeah. That's my. I just wait an amount of time that I feel is sufficient, and then I just walk back up. It wasn't back there.
I used to work at a sporting goods store called Dave's Sports Shop. I think I've told you about how I would answer the phone there. Because I was in high school and I fucking hated my job. So I would just answer it as anything but Dave's Sports Shop. I would just use puns, basically. So it'd be like, Dave's Pork Chop, Dave's Porn Shop, like over. And people, you say it fast enough, people don't know. But people would be like, can you go check if you have this in the size on the back? And I'm like, you don't know how big the back is. The back has 3 fucking things in it. We're merchandising. We want it to be gone. We don't have more.
And here's the thing, I like finding things for people.
Yeah.
I fucking hate when I don't have something or I can't find
Because then
it.
you feel guilty, like it's
Yeah.
your fault.
I really hate it. So like one time I went out of I literally climbed pallets. I can get fired for doing that to get this person a Furby on Christmas Eve.
that feeling.
Fucking Mara
I was like-
Claus over here.
I'm like, here it is.
So good.
I knew it was back there.
Mara Claus. Yeah, I was the king of like going back, hang out for a little bit.
So you know what was the icing on the cake for this shit was when you come and you say it's not there. Then they ask,
Can I speak to your manager?
nope.
Oh.
When are more coming in?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't fucking know, man. Look at me. I make $7.13
does
an
this
hour.
badge say manager? Oh, it doesn't? Fuck off.
You could just make up a day too.
I missed so many lunch days at my old job at the porn shop because of people making me go through that shit. So they were like, here's your window to eat lunch. You don't actually have to punch out because you only work 6 hours, but you're working in the one time of the day that you aren't going to get food and you're going to be fucking starving. So you can run to Burger King if you want. And then I would like fucking tighten up my shoes and get ready. And then some guy's like, do you have more Wilson A2000 first baseman mitts in the back? And I'm like, do you think we do? No. We put all of them on the floor. It's the most expensive item. We put shitty stuff in the back that nobody's ever going to buy. You fucking asshole. No. Sorry.
No, that's very good. I loved that you had the whole product.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Thank you.
How about, just fuck it. How about just customers?
In general, customers.
And for Chris, this says, this job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking customers.
Thank you.
Classic Clerks moment.
I would say at my current job, because my customers are all other businesses,
Okay.
they get it.
Oh, okay.
So like communication, limited. Necessary words
Oh,
only.
not efficient.
Yes.
Oh,
Completely
love
forgot to
that.
tell you guys. My brother surprised me and stopped in at the shop while I was working.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Like I got to like show him around. Like these are the things.
You're like a little kid,
and
you're dragging
I'm introducing
your little
him
fluffy toy behind you.
to everybody, and everyone was working that day. So I'm like, this is my brother, and showing him around, and I show like the apprentice is like, what's up, dude? This guy is like my best friend. He's always gassing me up, and my brother goes, that's weird because he never mentions you. And the apprentice goes, did I say best friend? Because what I meant to say was he's a piece of shit. And like,
That's awesome.
And then before he left, he goes, all right, you guys take it easy on my brother. And all of them like in sequence. Nope, not a chance. Gonna make it worse. Like they just knew it was.
Oh, that's great.
It was beautiful. So, and then later on Sunday, he was like, dude, I've never seen you so happy at a job.
Yeah.
And I
Well, you
like
just
almost
seem
cried.
so happy.
I fucking love that place.
I know you do.
So that place, love it.
Well, and the customers there are a different breed of customer.
100%.
They're not retail customers. These are people who are lifelong customers who are investing their literal bodies into the work that
And they don't just come in and say, I'm getting this. They have like the stories.
There's an appreciation. There's I get that. There's an investment.
Yeah.
In their
And they're
time
willing
there.
to open up. I cried with a lady in the lobby one time.
Yeah.
All right, I got it off grid for you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
After that though, or before that, I mean, fuck them all. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Eat all of the dicks.
Actually, that's not entirely true either, because my job previous to this one, we had some fucking badass customers, and it was because we were helping people quit smoking.
Oh,
There's always that
that's
shitty customer, but like when the 88-year-old lady calls in and she's like, hi, this is Lois. And you're like, hi, Lois, how are you? And she's like, I'm doing better than ever. And also, I just wanted to thank you for making such fantastic products at the prices that they're at, because I just want to live long enough to meet my great-grandchildren. And you're like, oh, Lois, free bottle on daddy. I'm sending you. It's on the way, okay? Yeah, and then you go have a good cry, and then you get back to hating people. But
okay, I have to remember this story for after this tier thing. Okay, so 99.9% of my jobs, fuck them all.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't be like it's this level.
I think it's K or higher, but I
Okay.
don't think it's higher than you.
No, I agree.
Are we throwing another one in C?
I think so.
All right,
because
C.
predominantly customers fucking suck.
Dude, we put one in C and we made a C.
My
There
God.
was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
What, you said you had a story or something?
Oh, I was gonna wait till afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So we
You're
can
going
rip
to
through-
remember it?
All right.
Throw it in the spank bank.
So, black lady calls. It's important for the story. Black lady calls about piercings,
I think we'll be the judge of that, but go ahead.
and she's like asking a bunch of questions. Hangs up, calls back again, asks more questions. So she's familiar with my voice.
Yeah.
Comes in with her kids, and one of them is getting her ears pierced, and she's a minor, so the way that they have to fill out this form, you fill it out for the kid first, and then the parent fills out their shit.
Mm-hmm.
So she asks me that, and I go, all right, yeah, so it's the kid first, and then it's all you, mama. And I'm walking away, and I'm like, why the fuck did I say it's all you, mama? I've never in my life. After they leave, after
You
they
pulled out your black scent at work.
it was so weird.
Oh,
Afterwards, the guy who did the piercing goes, I don't know what the deal was, but I kept doing like Ebonics. And I was like, dude, I did the same fucking thing. What's wrong with us?
oh,
But-
white people.
She was-
Implicit bias.
She was so
Fucking
funny.
Black scent.
So with the piercer, she's like, when can I schedule? She's a sassy black lady. Like, wonderful. When can I schedule a tattoo session with you? And he's like, whoa, I just do piercings. And she looks at me and she goes, I know you do tattoos. And I'm like, I'm just the garbage man. And she's like, wah! And then I go, what do you want? Some Harry Potter tattoos? Laughs even harder. So she was absolutely wonderful. This part I'm going to have to cut out. But yeah, she was so fucking funny.
That's awesome. All right, next.
So, when I'm like planning this out, I didn't notice this, but now that I'm reading it out, like all these are like F, and I'm realizing that this list has been very like personal.
I was going to say there's some projecting.
Well, the
going.
previous
Yeah,
one was
right?
very personal also.
it's just like
Mara had a shitty week at work.
yeah, it's like I noticed like as I'm reading them out, I'm like, man, I'm just like gritting my teeth, you know?
Mara's going to have only gums
Yeah. So
by the end of this list.
maybe I don't know. Maybe it'll like drop off after. this
That's
one.
all right.
Anyway, next one is when you sneeze and your dilator flies out. You know, guys?
Okay, hold on. I gotta wipe my eyes. That fucking killed me.
He's heating up.
Okay, two things. One, that hit me in waves. Two, the prelude. You haven't done a gotcha in a long time. That's the best gotcha you've ever done.
Dude,
My fucking God, that was funny.
the imagery, because I can see your face, your expression doesn't change at all when it happens.
Fuck.
And somebody's like you hear like, and they're like, what? And you're like, it's my dilator. What game are you looking for? Like, it just keep going. Like,
Oh my God,
that whole thing fucking kills me. God damn it. Oh, Christ. Shit, that was funny.
You ready? Recovered?
Oh fuck. I
Is
think
that a
that
carrot? What is that thing?
It's a dilator.
that has to be F tier for obvious reasons, I think.
You actually want to, I assumed. All right.
Yeah.
That's an F tier. I mean, this makes sense but I think just presentation.
The only thing that I can think
God damn it, that was funny.
that would compare is when you are sitting down, right? You're taking a shit and your penis is retracted in like it's January.
Yeah.
And no matter where you are, the
Yeah.
toilet is always freezing.
Yeah.
And you pee and you're so used to your dick hanging low that you don't think about
pee through the seat?
pee through the seat.
Yeah,
And
dude.
some of it gets on the back of your pants.
Yes, dude.
That's the only thing that I can think would be comparable.
I would say the only thing that's comparable, and this is probably a unique situation, but when you have to fart and you shit yourself.
Okay. Yes. I don't know that feeling. But
Right. 'Cause that's big mad. That is so irritating. You know, you're like, I just wanted to fart. Now I have
Let's
homework.
back up a little bit, all right? Cicadas.
Actually, you know what?
Exactly.
I think they're kind of beautiful. The noise, I think, is like a weirdly symbolic thing for me.
They're out this year. Come on.
Yeah.
It's-
I'm watching this anime.
This is the longest episode of all
I
time.
forget what it's called, but
Oh my God.
it kept saying in the parentheses cicadas in the background, and I'm like, we get it. You
we
guys
can
are
fucking hear them.
you're in a field.
But Like I always associate that noise with like the dog days of summer.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all.
I kind of love it. Like it's weirdly soothing. Like when the golden hour
the
and you
white
hear the
noise.
cicadas.
The only time that it bothers me, and I don't know why, but if I'm in a place where there's no AC and it's like humid outside, that on top of it is the only time where I'm like, we get it. It's miserable outside. I fucking hate everything.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you that.
And when it's funny because it's like when there's one of them, it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, when you see them,
Yeah.
fucking gross.
I give that a K tier though. For me, it barely bothers me.
Yeah,
All right,
I
now
agree
we
with
just
that.
need a couple more K tiers. And my
We're on
OCD's
a
gonna
roller
be so
coaster.
happy.
we are in a roller coaster. I kind of forgot what the fuck we were doing. I thought this was just shit on customers for 20 minutes.
yeah, exactly.
God damn it, that lead in was so good. It just all of my guard was down. Oh fuck me.
Hangnails.
I fucking hate hangnails. Cause I'm a fucking vicious idiot. I bite them off every time and then I bleed
Same.
all over the place.
Yeah.
And then
Same.
I'm like, now I got another fucking thing to deal with.
And you forget, and because of fucking COVID, you're putting hand sanitizer, it burns the shit out of you.
Yeah. I will say, not to bring up golf for like the 60th time today, but when I told you about when I fucked up my hand last week, right? Okay, so I was making dinner and I got like a blister on my finger from cutting because I had cut so many vegetables. And literally as I push down, rips the skin off my finger. So now I have just this open sore on my hand. Then I reach into the oven with the like hot pad thing on.
Yeah.
But the little hook on the hot pad was what was touching my hand, and I thought it was the rest of the pad. And I grabbed cast iron out of a 425 degree onion.
Same thing.
And fucking cooked my hand. So I had that going on. Then I got a couple of hangnails, and then I went and golfed, and I put the glove on, like on my hand, and both the hangnails ripped off as I was putting the glove on because it's like really tight on your hand.
Yeah.
So now I'm bleeding through my glove on there. And then
An OJ moment.
yeah. Yeah, seriously. And then I started bleeding through on my palm too. And so I'm like, dude, I played like shit that day. But yeah, I don't
Better
know.
or worse than when you killed a bird?
I actually didn't play too bad yesterday after the first like 5 holes. The first 5 holes I putted like an asshole.
It seems like such an omen. Like,
It
oh
was
my
terrible.
God.
Like I
The
didn't
Antichrist is
I didn't
coming.
get any birdies yesterday. I'll tell you that.
Just
Because
Yeah.
I got the one.
I fucking hate hangnails. I know
They
I'm going to
suck.
get one now soon.
I also hate that they're fucking called hangnails.
Yeah, why are they called
I don't
hangnails?
fucking know, but it drives me bonkers.
F.
Yeah.
Fuck hangnails.
It's not even your nail. It's your skin.
Yeah.
Call it hang skin.
Oh, because it's hanging off of your nail.
I know, but fuck off.
I was I had to get an image for that obviously, and God, there's some gnarly ones on there.
Because what is it? What is it when you cut, like when your nail like breaks or whatever and it's like hanging off? What do you call that?
Yeah.
A hanging chad?
Okay. That's a reference.
It is.
Perhaps a Kent?
You're young for that one.
Oh,
I guess it's kind of
that was the
historical.
first election I cared about.
7?
I was 7. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I really cared about that election. Because I
Well-
was like young enough to have the sort of the naivety of like, this means nothing to me, you know?
Good use of naivety.
Thank you. But I also like, it was so pivotal, like for the country, that you like, I got this fucking, I don't know, like this sort of by proxy, like anxiety about it. I didn't even care who won. I just, because I didn't know anything. I was just like,
Sure.
man, Florida sucks, huh?
Dude, when Clinton won, however many fucking years ago, I remember my dad waking me up and being like, hey,
92 or 96?
I think 92.
Okay.
My dad woke me up, hey, Bill Clinton won. And I'm like, I'm fucking 5 or something. I don't, what are we talking?
Yeah, that'd be funny if that
My
was like a
parents have
direct
never
quote.
woken me up for something like that. But one time when the Wild won in overtime to go to the next series, they won in Game 7 in overtime. My mom woke me up to go watch the.
Oh, that's
it was,
cool.
It was the coolest moment of my life.
That's good
I was
shit.
so
That's fucking wholesome to a T.
Yeah, my mom came and woke me up, and she's like, "You need to come see this." And I was like, "Okay." And like, she didn't wake my brother up, so I was like, "Oh, this is a big boy moment." And then she was like, "Look what happened." And then Andrew Burnett scored, and I was like, "Holy shit, what do I do now?" And she was like, "You go back to bed."
Yeah, I mean,
That's not going to fucking happen.
What
it
the
is
fuck are we
Minnesota.
talking about right now?
Minnesota sports.
Yeah.
You got to cherish the.
Yeah, the good moments.
Yeah.
One of the greatest moments of my entire life was the moment that like they call it the Minneapolis Miracle or whatever, but it was fucking fourth quarter, clock is running out. Literally it reaches 0 during the play. The Vikings are down by 6. Or no, they're down by 4. Case Keenum throws a pass to the sideline. Stephon Diggs catches it. The guy misses the tackle, and Stephon Diggs literally runs Minnesota into the next round. And it was fucking unbelievable. It was like a 3% chance of a happening play. It was fucking insane. And I was watching it with my brother. We're standing up in the living room, like watching it together. And it happened. And I didn't know what to do. I was just fucking jumping up and down, and I jumped on my brother's back, and he literally like ran around the house with me on his back, and we were just like fucking screaming and chanting and cheering. It was incredible.
I do love shit like that.
God, I think about that all the time. Like if I'm having a bad day, I just think about how amazing that moment was with my brother.
The last good sports memory I have is I was watching the Super Bowl at my neighbor's house, and I was getting
Janet Jackson's tits came out.
Hell
No,
yeah.
I was getting super
Oh.
drunk, and my family kept texting me in this group chat, and I was like, guys, fuck off.
Guys, I'm hammered.
Stop doing this. And so they just kept doing it to egg me on.
Yeah.
And so I sent them a picture of 2 dudes kissing with giant dicks. And I showed my neighbors, and they were like, you sent that to everyone? I was like, yeah, it's pretty funny, huh? And they were like, no, it's disgusting. What's
And you were
wrong
like-
with you?
And you're like, it's beautiful.
They had massive hammers. Sorry.
Okay, hold on a second. Gotta log back in.
Were they,
I mean, I've shown you that picture.
Yeah, but were they holding each other's rods?
No,
Or
no,
were
no.
they Just, I don't know if I want to see it. All right, show me. But what's up?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I lost my place.
next thing.
Uh,
Dude, we're going to be here till 11 if we don't
Paper
hurry this shit
cut?
up.
Paper cut?
Yeah, paper cut's the next one on my list here. Sorry.
Nah, I don't trust it. there's no picture.
What?
Paper cuts themselves, the actual paper cut on your finger sucks horn.
Yeah.
That's a F tier for me, but I'm reserving my judgment until I see a picture.
How about you go that way?
Set
I'm
item.
going to go cutting paper with a pair of scissors is fucking dope.
Yeah, I like the noise. Soothing. Yeah, like when they don't snip and
I
they
don't
just
understand what's going on.
wrapping paper. Well, this is how you used to fuck with us.
What do you mean?
I'm not playing into this anymore.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
This is what I have to say.
We get a third fart. Okay.
Ooh, that's not.
Dude, you've had 2 fucking excellent farts.
That's not
Yeah.
stinky.
Yeah, I've had protein farts today.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, I'm eating elk meat.
I-
What else is in the fridge?
I have mushroom farts today.
30. Ugh.
Yeah.
Fucking mushrooms.
It's-
okay.
it's big,
What do you
Alex.
got, Mara?
You're gonna put this on the fucking chart for a murder.
All right, Alex. So based
I'm
on
gonna put it in this tier because I'm not quite sure.
This tier.
I will this year as well. I agree with that. Look at that. It's an F.
Huh?
Who the fuck is that?
Is that Chester Bennington?
Yeah.
Yeah, the song "Paper
Son
Cut"
of a
by Linkin
bitch!
Park.
God damn it. It's a
I
good
fucking
song.
love that song actually.
It's one of my
Song
favorites,
laughed
yeah.
my ass off.
Dude, that album shreds. Hybrid Theory, dude. Suck me off. Also, I want to throw back to this is so random. I just said suck me off, and it reminded me of like, when people will say like, is fucking Jock Strap in or whatever?
Jacques Strap.
Yeah. My name on Reddit for the longest time was Philip Oliver Holes.
Wow.
I loved that name. But it was like HOLZ. So it was like, it appeared to be
Like a name. Okay.
Philip Oliver Holes.
What era was like Hercules? What
He's very happy with himself. Like he believes
Where's
he's
the
funny,
crowd
which may
noise?
actually be the most disturbing
Yeah, I
part.
didn't realize what you were doing. You were just looking for the crowd noise one.
Yeah, I couldn't find it.
Okay.
All right, I give up.
Era of
I don't know what to do.
Hercules.
Yeah, Hercules.
Like Eddie Murphy.
Are those like Roman? What is?
Oh, he's a Greek. He's a
Greek?
he's a Greek demigod, right?
Okay, so it's Greek mythology.
Semi-god.
Semigod.
Nice. So what do you call?
Okay.
Let's just keep
Next one.
a Greek mythological lesbian,
Sand.
Pegasus.
I hate sand.
Okay, so I actually forget this scene. Is it Obi-Wan that throws sand in his face?
No.
No, he's just
What
There's
happens?
no sand throwing.
chilling with Padme.
He hates Tatooine.
No, he hates sand because because he hates Tatooine. This is pre killing the Tusken Raiders though. Also, everyone just looked over the like blatant racism in Star Wars when
No one looked over that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I actually listened to a podcast where
It
they
is
talked
notable,
about that.
Yeah, sand people.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't love that.
Somebody's like, were they supposed to be Middle Eastern? They didn't do the. Oh, they did do the.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty fucked.
Sand. I mean,
Do you agree or disagree with young Anakin?
Depends on where it is.
I'm gonna
Sand
go
in your
with.
toes, like on a hot day, hot sand after it cools down enough.
Oh, would it?
And you know,
Okay.
like when your feet are wet and you can kind of just like dig them into the sand. And you're like, ooh.
Dude, I love watching when the water comes and like your feet just are sinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I do. Okay.
Spectacular feeling. But like when you get home from the beach and then you don't take a shower, you know? This is more of like a childhood moment, but like
Yeah.
No, that's me every day. Keep going.
Nice. Yeah, so no shower post beach, like waistline sand particles, you know?
Yes.
And then they're like in your shorts and they're like rubbing your shit. I'm good. I think that's an F tier.
Oh wow, we jumped.
Because I think
You were like, sand's great, and
'Cause-
then you're like, it's kind of annoying here. And now you're like, fuck it.
beaches are awesome.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I got you. The distinction. Yeah, sand sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beaches are tight,
Beaches are tight.
but
Yeah,
they're
okay.
tight in spite of the sand,
Yes.
Okay.
not
Next up.
because of.
Correct.
Gay sand, aka glitter.
That's so good. Oh my god.
Oh, that's really funny. I've glitter's an F tier for me. I fucking anyone in my family, Caitlin talks about this all the time. Anytime like we had to open about 1,000 fucking cards for after our wedding, and like 70% of them had glitter on them. God damn it! I literally brought like a wet paper towel with so I could wipe my hands off every time because I cannot stand glitter.
I also hate glitter.
God, it drives me nuts. When I see it like hours later and it's like on my finger, I'm like, motherfucker. I don't know. We don't have to put it in F tier, but
No, I also hate.
okay, cool.
Gay.
cool.
I mean, does anyone like
I also hate gay. Please isolate that. Oh my God, we're using that. And then that's gotta be on the board. That's gonna be a drop for us. Anytime something comes up, Mara's just gonna push. I hate gay.
Oh, we need we need you saying so that we can have it on the soundboard. That hurt to say.
I was gonna say, and you were like emphasis on T there.
Yeah.
really
Sorry.
committed to it?
That was.
Oof.
This
Anyone else's blood pressure really high right now?
This next one's funny because we were talking about this earlier. Scooter kids.
Do you even know? You don't know.
No.
The worst.
I am mad. Can I speculate?
Yes.
Because I think I know exactly where you're going with this, and it makes sense. I never went to skate parks. I did skate, like, sort of. I was pretty shitty. But I imagine they are a fucking terrifying nuisance at skate parks. Like, they're not only are they in the way, but like they're not exactly like capable of getting out of the way because they're children.
So families would arm their children with scooters. So like 7 of them would show up at the same time. And parents in their mind are like, oh, look how well they can go down the sidewalk. They can handle a skate park.
Yeah.
It was chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos for years. And then when they started getting better, they would go in lines. So like 4 or 5 of them would just follow the leader bullshit.
Centipede?
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh,
Fuck.
dude, it was fucking
They start
horrid.
picking up new friends. Now it's 12.
Yeah. Yes.
Fuck,
Yes.
dude. That would suck. Well, and then you're the one eating shit.
Or you just can't go. So you have to yell dropping, which is the lamest shit ever. We should just be able to fucking...
Yeah.
Dude, I hated it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine like biffing in because of that.
Oh, you know what? It goes back to
Would be fun.
when you're stuck behind somebody walking slow.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But everywhere you turn.
Right. And you're like, I think we should just leave.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck that. Yep. Oh, yeah. That's F tier.
Boop.
The most annoying sound in the whole world.
I'm nervous.
Dumb and Dumber.
It's from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Remember?
I thought you were gonna play.
I'm not
I thought
gonna
you
do
were,
anything.
I thought you were gonna play some sound. That was gonna.
Oh man, that would suck, huh?
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Isn't that like
It's
a
happening.
scene? Or isn't that like a behind the scenes thing?
No, there's no sound.
Oh damn it.
There's like a behind the scenes thing where it was that was improv,
Yeah.
and the dude in the middle was like, "I'm gonna fucking lose my mind."
Yeah. That's
Super funny.
that whole car trip is.
Mock. See.
I actually had to sing that for choir. That version of that song.
Mock. Yeah.
And so our choir teacher was like pregnant at the time. So she
Why are they always pregnant?
she was really
Choir
emotional.
teachers. Fuck.
But like that song is like complicated when so you have the group singing and then the next group has to come in on a different beat and start over.
Oh my god.
We couldn't do that.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, and we made the teacher cry. We were so fucking bad at
That
it.
sucks.
And we were genuinely like trying,
Right,
but we
right,
just
but-
couldn't figure it out.
Damn.
So our choir teacher was constantly getting pregnant, and so finally they got like a substitute for, I don't know, like actually it was a whole year. They were like, just fucking
Just do all your fucking now.
Yeah, get it out of the way.
We're trying to get you tenure.
And this lady like thought that we were gonna like compete and shit, and so she was really hard on us. And one day, I'm just like, yeah, like she just got done shitting on us, and I go, do you think that being mean and horrible to us is gonna make us better? And she like shocked out of it and was like, I'm not trying to be mean. And like after class, I had that whisper of like, everybody, I can't believe you did that. Was so good. I was like, yeah, I was about to fucking pass out. That was terrifying.
Where's the
never
sound
mind.
go?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
What the fuck were we talking about? Oh, the sound? It doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
he hyped it up too much.
It was really fun. It was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have no. Either way, I mean, I'm enjoying the movie so much. While it's happening that like I don't really care because it's set up as a humorous thing.
Yes.
Oh fuck,
Scrappy
Scrappy!
too.
Fuck Scrappy so hard.
I'm glad you're on the same page as me.
I fucking hate Scrappy Doo.
Little shit.
Yeah, what a terrible idea.
Why did they give Scooby, who can't speak really,
Right.
right? Ruh-roh, Raggy. Right? Why did they give him a perfectly articulate nephew?
Is that what it was? It was a nephew?
Yeah, it was his nephew. And he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And in the live action movie, it's all his fucking fault.
Yeah, he's the worst.
He's a dick.
Although
Yeah,
it
I
was-
didn't even realize there was the CGI version until I did the Google
Oh,
image
it's-
search, and I was just like, ugh.
Boy, is it a bad movie.
It is funny that he pees on
Yes.
one of the
Daphne,
girls.
yes.
Also, the Sugar Ray cameo,
Yes. Pretty great.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
For all of the reasons that they didn't think was going to be funny.
You're right. Oh, I remember what I was going to say.
Cool.
So So, oh no, I don't.
That's
I remember
nice.
what it was about, but I don't remember. Oh yeah. Oh, fuck me. I remember like the trail, but I don't remember the point.
You wanted to see.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, so when I said choir teachers fuck Silicon Valley, that's a small theme in the show. There's this like super douchey angel investor billionaire guy that like jumps in on this project that they're working on.
Oh, okay.
And, you know Jared? Have you met Jared yet?
No.
He's like Gavin's assistant at first, and then he jumps ship and joins with like Richard and all those guys.
Again, episode 2.
Okay, so he's like a super dorky, like he's the guy who plays Gabe in The Office. Like,
Okay.
super nerdy, soft-spoken dorky
yes,
dude, right?
yes.
So when that guy first shows up, he's like scanning the room and basically just judging every person in the room. And he gets to Jared and he goes, "This guy fucks." And then everyone's like, "What?" And then as the show progresses, you find out that he is just like a full-blown ladies magnet and just fucks all the time. It's incredible. Anyway,
Can't wait to have that revealed.
Yeah.
this guy fucks. Love it. I thought that's maybe where that phrase came from, honestly.
It could be.
Because it was like, it's so prevalent in the show.
Oh, where am I putting this little fuck?
We
I think
hate
that's
him.
F tier.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Piece
I'm
of
just
shit.
noticing that it just says
He
crappy in the box.
Oh,
That
very good.
rules.
That's awesome. He sucks several dicks.
Okay, we're almost there. All right, when your light is about to turn green, but then an
Oh
emergency
my
vehicle comes
God.
through and you have to wait
Can we
another
include
cycle.
trains in this, please? Because trains have done that to me so many times on the way to this fucking show.
I've had this argument so many times with people that are like, what's the point of speeding? You know, you're not going to get there any faster. This is it. That 2 seconds that you think don't matter, 2 seconds,
Right.
you're there.
You're through the
you
light
skip
already.
the train.
Right.
You skip this fucking thing.
Right.
That's exactly why I do that shit.
Yeah. This drives me nuts. And then you get like the dickheads that get to follow the ambulance that did not have a green coming, but now they got a green, and they're just mocking you as they drive by.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you so
And
hard.
I feel like the cycle somehow goes slower for some reason. You're like, all these cars are piled up in the turn lane that you're in.
And now you're starting to victim blame. You like, you fucking asshole with your heart attack, piece of shit. I got places to be. Taco Bell's closing. All right.
You know what? This always happens to me. I'm trying to get out of St. Cloud. I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore. So I feel like it's like St. Cloud
Why is
is
this
like,
such a violent city?
F?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Big F.
F's in chat.
All right.
What?
That's what they say
Yeah,
on
F and
Twitch.
chat. Yeah. Rip.
When something bad happens,
Press
they say
F
F's
to
in
pay
chat.
respects.
'Cause it's from the meme with the guy who's like, and it's just like, fuck. So you say F's in chat.
I don't know shit. Is there another one?
Yeah, there's one more. The caboose. The back end. We have itchy butthole.
Nice. That's not first. Are those pants on backwards?
No, they're just
Weird pants. Those back pockets?
Yeah, I'm seeing
They're
that
like
now.
front pockets.
those weird.
Does this guy have an ass in front? I don't know. For me, it's
Crisscross get to him.
nice. For me, I think this is almost more of a self-conscious thing than it is because
Right.
itchy butthole means there's poop there.
This guy doesn't care. That guy
Oh,
is...
he's
Man, the photographer said, I just scratch your butt. And this guy was like, 4 fingers?
he's like
He is literally fisting his asshole for this shot that the guy got paid $25 for.
This is the entire image too.
Part of me wonders if maybe there was like a subject that was like in view, like a ways away, and said photographer just got so lucky with a guy jumping right in front of the lens, itching their ass, and then they captured the moment perfectly and nailed the change in
I don't know, man. The framing, it looks very staged.
All I did was cut out like background.
Yeah. So,
All right.
so,
I mean,
so I've seen this because I almost jumped on this wagon. Like Getty Images. This guy's wagon. Getty Images and other companies who like iStock and stuff like that. Yeah. They just have a list of photos
that they need.
Yep. And so there's words. It's the weirdest shit ever.
Yeah.
Family like raising left hand, holding right hands.
Yep.
Like it's this super weird shit. So this is totally believable. All right, we need a guy scratching his buttocks.
Yeah, I saw one today where it was like a guy sitting in a chair or some shit, and then behind him was him again, but like with a rock, like he was gonna murder himself.
See, it makes no sense. It's the weirdest shit ever.
Yeah, that's odd. I don't know. I think itchy butthole is probably like a C tier.
Ready for this? So because of skating, tight jeans.
Oh my
God.
You can't.
It's impossible.
It's like trying to itch a trampoline.
That feeling where you're like, I need to get somewhere where I can pull my pants down.
Because you can't just sneak your hand in the back door.
Nope.
Too tight.
And
then your underwear gets all bunched up. Because at that time, nobody wore briefs. Everybody wore fucking boxers. Mm-hmm. And the only way to fucking adjust your boxers was to go front pocket and like finagle your pointer finger and thumb and tug them down, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get that weird flare thing where it would flare out down here. And now your dick, it doesn't know where to go. So then you get that BSTL.
Oh, man.
Balls stuck to leg. It's the worst.
I was always self-conscious in like my underwear choices. So there was a point in time where I tried to wear boxers. I don't fucking understand that.
They're the worst.
Evil. It's the gassiest.
I told you I'm entering my prime. 10 o'clock hits, and I get the shits. I had to.
Very good.
All right, see?
I'm going to have to drop a nuke in your toilet before I leave here, by the way. Holy cow.
Nice.
Oh, my word. Dude, that smells like fucking OG Kush mixed with vomit from a Taco Bell restroom.
He's heating up.
Oof, that is ripe.
I mean, I have to fart, but I also have to pee.
Yeah, so do I. I think that's why that fart came out so slowly, because I was...
You have to be careful of the push.
And I didn't want to do a dick pinch, because that's childish.
So you said this was the caboose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it goes in C.
I think C is
for
fair.
caboose.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So there's no correct answer because
all of these were in F tier.
The fucking website was pissing me off, and
Oh, okay.
You should have closed it out with the tier list website. All right. I feel pretty good about that tier list. Dude, do we have time for prems?
I don't think so. How long have we been recording?
it's 2:48.
Holy balls. Yeah, no,
No,
we're
no,
done.
no. We are done.
We had a good
But I
time.
mean, I have to say, this is the funniest tier list I've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, that
fucking diaphragm thing.
The dilator was fucking incredible.
So
God damn it, that hit me. It caught me by surprise so well.
All the trans women out there post-op
That
are
was
going to know exactly
fucking-
what I'm
that was
talking
fucking
about.
perfect.
Dude, yeah. I was not breathing, and then I saw the image of you with that thing dropping and then looking at the customer like, I'm not.
We don't have time for this. I have much, much bigger and kind of actually smaller, when I come to think of it, problems to deal with.
Holy fuck. All right. I love you.
I love you too.
I also love you.
I accept.
Thank
I knew
that was coming.
All right. Same
right.
time next week.
Dude.
Absolutely.
Dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, absolutely.